Hey guys, it's Denise and I am back today with another video. Today's video is just going to be my May TV. Today's video is just going to be my May book haul. Now I decided to do this separately. I will have some media hauls like DVDs and CDs or whatever, but I got a whole lot of books here and I still got books that I'm buying or I have bought that will be coming later this week or next week, but I got enough here for a haul, and if I just have to do a second May book haul, then I will. But two of the books I'm going to show you first I got because I entered into a secret Valentine's Day book swap on Instagram, and it was quite a lot of issues with this particular book swap, as well as with any other swaps. I've seen it before, but the person who created the swap, I guess, has had this issue before, and where you got so many people signing up, and a good portion of those people don't actually participate. They just sign up to get free stuff. Some of them might sign up and then maybe things happen where they can't afford it, but majority of the people who don't ever give into these swaps are just signing up to get free stuff. And I hate to say it, but I think the person that and I won't give any names because I don't want to bash them. I don't even think they followed me on Instagram or Twitter or any of that stuff that, because I mean, I said, whatever. I wrote a card and put my information down. I don't think they followed me. But I bought them a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't think they bought their particular swap partner anything. And we all got emails from the people who actually did participate in sending stuff out. They got emails asking if they would be angels and send some books to some other people who didn't quite get their book swaps. And it's sad because I think one of my book buddies from Instagram was one of the ones who didn't receive anything. But I guess that just comes with the territory. People just signing up to get free stuff, and I kind of hate that. It actually makes me frustrated with swaps. I'm getting all off on the subject, but I was so frustrated at that, especially since I figured in my head the way I was putting it together when I was sending this stuff out, and I was emailing trying to make sure this particular person got their stuff, and I was checking their social medias to see if they were gonna, because you were supposed to post a picture of the haul or whatever that you got to make sure you got it, and letting your swap partner know you got it. And I waited for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then pretty much just read the email saying that a lot of people didn't get their book swap books, and that is so unfortunate for all the book lovers or just the swap lovers in general, because I participate in nail polish swaps and everything, and sometimes it just doesn't happen. People are sometimes not so nice. But yeah, anyway, that has been an extremely long intro into this freaking book haul. Let me get on with the books. The first book I have that was a part of the Valentine's book swap was Tempest by Julie Cross. I'll put a picture up. I don't have it with me because I boxed it and put it into storage because my shelves are falling apart, and actually pretty soon you guys won't see this shelf here because it is destroyed, and you guys don't even want to see down here. I think I said that before. Down the bottom shelf on both bookcases are awful. But yeah, I got that. I can't quite remember what that is about, but I know I had that on my wish list for a few years now because it's been out for a while. But I've had it on my wish list for a few years and just never bought it. And my book swap buddy bought it for me. And the next one I got in that swap is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I hear a lot of mixed reviews about this, and I've always been like creeped out by the pictures on the back. But and I didn't notice this until I got the book, but the girl on the front cover is actually like levitating off the ground. Cool. I can't wait to read this. Baby wants to say hello. She's barking at everything. But I can't wait to read this. I haven't quite been in the mood to read it because I know it's kind of creepy, and I'm not in a creepy mood. Actually, I've only been in the mood to watch Netflix, so we ain't even gonna talk about that. But yeah, that was the two books that I got in the book swap. On to the books I got in my book outlet haul. The first one of the month, because I'm going to have another one. But that might not be until the June book haul. But I got quite a lot of books. I wasn't supposed to be buying anything, but I had a gift card because some of the stuff I had came in damaged, so they gave me like a $2 or $3 gift card. I had a what did I have? I had a credit in my what is that thing online, PayPal account. I had like a $15 credit in my PayPal account, and then I had a $5 coupon that, you know, they send when you buy so many books from Book Outlet. So I used all of that up. These books came up to like $30. That was with shipping. Without shipping, it was like, it would have been like 20 something dollars. But they really do need to get like some program or something where you can sign up and pay a year like every other bookstore that has a website, and free shipping, because I would do that in a heartbeat. But yeah, I only spent like $10 out of my own pocket for all of this or whatever. But yeah, the first book I got is the book I showed you guys in my May TBR, and that is Anya's Ghost. I did not know what this was about. Like I said, some people just suggested it to me, and I actually just read the back of the synopsis, the back of the book, and it actually seems pretty good. Like, Anya's just some like, now that's not even my dog that's barking, that's a neighbor's dog. But Anya's just like a little confused teenager. I don't know, is she in her teens? I don't know. She falls down in a well, she meets some ghosts, and he becomes her best friend, or she becomes her best friend. I don't know if the ghost is a he or a she. And I'm interested. I'm actually gonna read this today. So yeah, I'm gonna put this on my bed because I'm gonna read this when I finish the video. The next book I got, I have been wanting and wanting and wanting and wanting, and you guys actually heard me talk about this in my Books a Million story when I was saying I was going to be on a ban, and because I went on that ban, I missed this particular book because they redid the cover. It was like purple and gold and green, and the book cover was just amazingly beautiful, and it was only like $3. But because of my ban, I just kept passing it up on the website. Like, I just kept looking at the website like, nope, I'm on a ban, it's gonna be there, whatever. And then within like a week it was gone, and then I just went on a book buying spree. Like, for 3 months I bought books like every chance I got, every other day. But yeah, that book is Sarafina by Rachel Hartman, and this isn't the beautiful cover that I wanted. This is the original cover, I believe, when it first came out in like 2000. This came out in 2011 or 12. I heard about it in 2012, but this is the cover that I had originally seen. The newer cover was like purple and gold. It's actually the same cover as the paperback, where it's purple. They actually had a hardback edition of it. But, you know, it's the book, and it's still a similar color and, I mean, cover, and so it's still the same book. And this isn't like a horrible cover. It's just, I don't know if this is how the book is supposed to be, like, but I got ink spots on it. Put something on there and it bled into the white or not, but I was a little pissed off. But I was just like, they probably don't have any more copies, so I'll keep it, and then I don't know, maybe when the series is finished it'll come out in a box set. I don't know. But yeah, that was the second book. The third book, I haven't even started this series, but I saw it on Book Outlet during my book buying spree, and I have the other 4, but this was never in stock. And it was in stock, and I kept watching and I kept watching, and I waited until it got down to like 15 books left, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it because I don't know why I waited that long, but I was just buying other books instead of this book. And so yeah, that is Flesh and Bone by Jonathan Mayberry, and I'm looking at a lot of his books. He writes a lot of like zombie horror novels, and I feel like if I'm ever in a zombie mood, I will definitely pick up this, since I have the entire series now, or something by him. I think if you guys have e-readers, I think one of his ebooks is on sale for like 99¢. I just got the email through BookBub. But anyway, the next book I got is Fuzzy Nation by John Scalzi. I was looking at actually getting Lock-In, but then I got online and I saw a couple of the reviews, and they were saying it wasn't so great, but this one had a lot of good reviews. But I don't really know what this is about. It kind of looks Star Wars-ish. Kind of look like a baby Chewie. And I don't know. I just hope it's really, really good, and it's short, so even if I don't like it, it wasn't that long of a story. You know, a story like most super duper fantasy science fiction. That's the word I was looking for. I was looking for a science fiction novel. I've never really read any science fiction novel, and this is definitely a part of the science fiction genre. The last book I got in the book outlet haul is The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. You guys already know. I read this. I loved it. I raved about it. I rented it from my download destination library, and I have been looking for it for a long time, and Book Outlet had it. This is one of the best hardback copies of any book I have gotten from Book Outlet. It's usually something that's always wrong with it. Always. And this is in like perfect condition. Like, what you guys know, I love this book, and I need to read more Holly Black. That is it for the Book Outlet portion of. I knew this video was going to be long. Look, 14 minutes. Probably because I talked for 4 minutes in the beginning. But the next, I went to the book stock, used books and media sale. This happens every single year in the Metro Detroit area, here in Michigan, of course. And I have been going for about 4 or 5 years now, I think. Yeah, I can't remember. And I usually go quite a few times, but I was broke, and like, I was really trying not to buy anything, but I did want to support. I always try to go just to buy something. Last year my mom went with me, but any other time it's just me by myself, hoarding tons and tons of books. I went on the last day, and on the last day the books are always half off. So all of these books were like $12 or something like that. I can't remember. And it actually takes place at Laurel Park Mall in Livonia, Michigan. And it lasts from a Sunday to a Sunday. It's a big, like, extravagant opening. They have the news there. They have some type of entertainment there. It actually costs $20 for the first, like, 3 hours of it. And then everything else is, to get in, it's free. But, you know, you got to pay for the books or whatever. But, yeah, it's for 7 whole days. And they have all kind of books and all kind of media. And they have so much stuff. But if you go on certain days, they have certain kinds of specials. I waited until the last day because, like I said, the books are always half off the price. Not the book price, but the book stocks price. So I'm just going to dig into the bag and pick out something and tell you about it. We'll start with the mass markets. I am not big into mass markets anymore, but I will buy them because a lot of adult books, after they've been out for like a year or so, they automatically get, you know, young adults just get the soft cover. Adults get thrown into the mass market world, and so some of the adult books I read are still going to be mass market, paperback. And I guess I really want to read the Thomas series, and I found these in awesome condition. So you got Thomas and Forever Odd. I don't know what is first, what is second, third. I don't know. I know it's a bunch of those books. I watched the movie last year. I was actually dating a guy who was reading the series, and he said it was really good, but I'm not anymore. I'm not dating him anymore, or whatever. But after after watching the movie, I decided that I really wanted to read the books or whatever because the movie was good, so I figured like the books got to be great. But yeah, I got these two, and I always managed to see like 1 or 2 in the bargain section at Barnes & Noble somehow, so I figured I can eventually catch them all on sale. Yeah, the next I got is The Blessed by Tanya Hurley, and I think I keep seeing the second book on Book Outlet. I don't even know what the hell this is about, but the cover is intriguing, and I think book 2 is on Book Outlet called The Passionaries or something like that. And somebody on book 2 said that this is I think it's a duology or a trilogy or something like that, and it's really good, and it's like underhyped, so I'm gonna give it a go. And on top of that, before I saw that, I actually put this on my TBR on Goodreads, and I read the synopsis then, but I just don't remember it, and I'm not gonna read it now because 19 minutes, that's why. Uh, and I still got a bag full of books. The next thing I got is American Born Chinese by Jean Luen Yang. No, I didn't pronounce the middle name right, but I hear some good things about this, and it's a used copy, but it was in good condition, and it was just sitting there all pretty and everything. Is The Truth About Harry Kubert Affair by Joel Decker. I would have not known about this book if it wasn't for book 2. It was a video I was watching from a YouTuber that I've been following for the longest. Can't remember which booktuber it was, but they were saying how they liked this over Gone Girl, and they were like, oh, Gone Girl wasn't their cup of tea really, but this was amazing. And so after I saw that particular video, which was probably like 8 months ago, it's been a while, and the way time has been flying, it's been a long time since I've seen that video, so that's why I don't know who it was or what video it was. But I remember them saying that they didn't really care for Gone Girl and that this was their cup of tea, and I have been looking at it on book outlets and even at Barnes & Noble, but Barnes & Noble had it for like $5. Book outlet had it for like $4, no, $3, but then I would have to pay for the shipping or whatever just to get this one book, and then they had like 5 of these on the table, and it was like $1 and some change. Score. We're getting to the end, guys. We're getting to the end. The next book, I'm just picking it out, is by Dean Koontz. It's called Soul Survivor. I just picked it up because the spine, of course, that's what always is sticking out, and the colors just spoke to me. And Soul Survivor, I actually thought of the movie I watched while I was a teen with a girl from Bring It On, the brunette from Bring It On. That's immediately what I thought about. And I read the synopsis. I don't quite think like that's what the movie was based off of. This actually was a plane crash or something like that. That had to do with that. I'm not going to read the synopsis. Maybe I'll link it down below. If not, you guys know how to use Goodreads. This is a lot of books to be trying to link every single synopsis down below. But yeah, this book out. Next book is Blood Fever by Karen Marie Moning. And I've already read this entire series, well, the first 5 books in the series. You guys know how that series goes. But I want them all in hardcover. I need them all in hardcover. And I'm so happy it's only 5, because unlike Sherilyn Kenyon, where I want all of her books in hardcover, she has 20,000 of them. I can choose 5 books in hardcover by Karen Marie Moning. So if ever, like, the book god smile upon me and she's at some place where I can get my book signed, I can have her sign these, and then I can read the paperbacks a million times, and these would just be on my shelf looking pretty, untouched, with her signature. The next book I got is A Great and Terrible Beauty by Lippa Bray. I listened to this on audiobook back in 2013, I think, and I listened to it while I was at work, or like a couple days of working or whatever, and I didn't quite pay attention to all of it, but what I did listen to, it was pretty darn good, so I figured I'd get it and I read it, because I find I retain it a lot more when I read and listen to it. But I do tend to like pause and continue to listen to it while I do other stuff, but if ever I miss out something, I can go back and read over a couple chapters or whatever. A lot of people might think that's too much, but shit, that's just what I do, guys. The last few things are all comic books related. These are probably not going to be comic books that anybody has ever heard of, or at least not me. But I have The Ride, issue 1 and 2. I just saw females on the cover and I was like, well, this has to be badass, of course, 2 females, cars, guns. They look like they're doing some pretty badass stuff, so it was like $25. Can't pass it up. I'm pretty sure if I had went some of the other days, it would have been a lot more like comic books and graphic novels that were like more popular, or at least that I know. I keep saying more popular, like these could very well be extremely popular. I just don't know anything about them. Like a lot of the graphic novels and comic books, I don't know much about them except for the mainstream, you know, Marvel and DC characters or whatever. And then I also got this book called Noble Causes. I got a lot of stuff going on here. I don't know anything about it, and I'm not gonna like read it all out on here, but I am gonna read the synopsis. And 50 cents can pass that. The very last thing I got was Red Fox Book 2, The Demon Queen. I don't know, I couldn't find book 1, but this cover looks pretty cool, so I got it. Oh, guys. Oh, shit, last thing. I almost forgot about the, this. Because I was just about to end it and cut this off, and then if I had to close my computer, I probably wouldn't want to open it up again. But the last part of the video, and hopefully I can edit it and get it to at least 20, because right now it's at like 26. Ah, The Mask by Taylor Stevens. Uncorrected proof, not for sale. I don't know. It just, okay, I'm going to read a little. It says, for fans of Lee Child, Terry Hayes, and Laura Lippman comes a blistering thriller in which Vanessa Michael Monroe faces a fight of her life. Vanessa Michael Monroe, chameleon and information hunter, has a reputation for getting things done, dangerous and not quite legal things, in some of the world's deadliest places. Still, healing from a brutal attack left her near death, Monroe joins her lover, Miles Bradford, in Japan, where he's working as a high-tech security consultant. In the domesticity of their routine, Monroe finds a long sought-after peace until Bradford is arrested for murder. Monroe will soon discover how far she'll go to save him from 20 years in lockup isolation. How many laws she'll break when the truth seems worse than his lies, and who she'll trust and who she'll kill, because she's the strategist and a hunter with a predator's instinct, and the person she loves has just stabbed her in the back. That was a whole lot of stuff going on in that book. But yeah, guys, this is what I received, and I'm pretty sure this is from one of the Goodreads giveaways I entered, because I ain't popular. Ain't nobody sending me books for free. Let's just be honest. I don't even review books, really. So definitely this has to be from a Goodreads giveaway. I'm actually going to go check now that I saw, and I'm probably going to enter some more giveaways. Like, I need more books. I mean, what book lover says that? That was blasphemy. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm going to stop talking before this gets to 30 minutes, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will pretty soon be favorites and whatever else I decide to throw out, because, like, nothing is making sense. I'm just filming when I feel like filming because I'm back on midnights, and yeah, guys. Bye.